Well, good morning, and God bless you. Are you trusting in Christ alone? Have you begun to trust in money, power, titles, wealth? Have you begun to trust in the things of this world and begin to trust less in Christ? See, the thing is when we die, we can't take our money with us. When we go and stand before God, it won't matter about what power or titles we held here on earth. Because God is going to bring every secret thing into light. He is going to judge the thoughts and motives of our hearts. We will stand before Him, fully exposed. Are you trusting in what Christ has done upon the cross for you? That we are only made right by faith in Jesus and what He has done. We can't trust in the things of this world. We can't take our money with us when we go. So today I want to speak on James 1:9 through 11. Verse 9 begins, "The brother in humble circumstances ought to take pride in his high position. But the one who is rich should take pride in his low position, because he will pass away like a wildflower. For the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant. Its blossom falls, and its beauty is destroyed. In the same way, the rich man will fade away even while he goes about his business." So are we trusting in Christ alone? The brother in humble circumstances. This is the poor brother. This is the Christians without money, power, and titles, and all those earthly things. Should take pride in his high position. What position is that? His position in Christ. His eternal security. His faith in Christ. That no matter what I don't have here, I have eternal reward. Far beyond anything that this world offers and gives. But the one who is rich, so this is the rich brother, should take pride in his low position. He should take pride in those things that remind him that he can't put his trust in the money, in the power, in the titles. He can't put his trust in any of that. He has to put his trust, just like the poor man, in Christ alone. You see, God is no respecters of persons. You are no better in God's eyes if you are rich or poor, well-fed or hungry. God is no respecters of person because God is looking at your heart. It is a trial and a test to be poor. It is a trial and a test to be rich. To handle both situations where you're trusting God, relying on God, seeking God's will and walking in obedience, picking up your cross and following Him. Riches don't just solve all of your problems. And you cannot trust in them. You cannot take them with you when you leave this world. So then it goes on to say, because the rich man will pass away like a wildflower. Now verse 11, "For the sun rises with scorching heat and withers the plant. Its blossoms fall and the beauty is destroyed. In the same way, the rich man will fade away even while he goes about his business." So that's our reality. We quickly fade, quickly wither. Here today, gone tomorrow. James chapter 4. It says, "Why, you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if it's the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. As it is, you boast and brag. All such boasting is evil. Anyone who knows the good he ought to do and doesn't do it sins." So, this is an admonishment. Don't trust in riches. Don't trust in the things of this world. We quickly fade. The things of this world are nothing compared to knowing Christ. That the brother in humble circumstance puts all of his faith in Christ. That the rich brother puts all of his faith in Christ, because without Christ, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, you don't have hope. So we put all of our hope and trust in Christ. And then it says in chapter 2, it says, "God chosen those who are poor in the eyes of the world to be rich in faith and to inherit the kingdom He promised those who love him. See, one of the things that was going on was favoritism. Favoritism for the rich. And we see that today. Favoritism for the rich. Favoritism for those with power and titles. Favoritism for whatever other reason. But God is saying, look, you stand equal before me. I am Master. I am Lord. I am God. I alone am He. And it doesn't matter what you have. And it doesn't matter what you don't have, because if you are in Christ, you are rich. You are rich in faith, in love. And He commands the rich to be rich in good deeds unto the Lord. So don't trust in your power, in your titles, and your money. And also don't worry if you are a poor Christian. Don't let the fears and the doubts and the worries distract you, but trust in God. It's a trial and a test to be poor. It's a trial and a test to be rich. That all of us put all of our hope and faith in God and not in the things of this world, and that we can rejoice in the trials and the things that bring us low, in the times that remind us just of that truth, that we can only trust and rely on God. So let's examine ourselves this day. Are we living in fear and doubt, worrying? Are we trusting in the things of this world, security, comforts, powers, wealth, and titles? Or have we put all of our hope, all of our trust in Christ, walking with Him this day in faith, picking up our cross, following where He leads, doing His will from a grateful heart, looking forward to His promises, looking forward to eternity with Him? God bless you.